Thank you so much, Minister Sunny. Welcome, Biafrans and friends. Welcome, cabinet members, both homeland and in diaspora. Today, we are going to present the Biafra Security Administration website, how to navigate. You all know we have so many things going on at the website. Apart from our ID card registration, we also have our event, the Finland Convention coming up. Everything is going to be shown today by Praise, Godwill, and Dr. Dorothy. So we have two parts to this presentation today. The first part will be the presentation by Praise, and after that, Praise and Godwill, and after that, Dorothy will present the recorded video, which will be sent out. The link will be sent out to the whole world, to Biafra, so that if you don't remember what was presented visually today, you can all just go back and play back the link that is going to be sent out, and then that will help you remember what you can do to navigate the website. We're also going to have a session to take questions and comments, challenges that people that have already started registering, either for their Biafra ID card or for the event in Finland. There'll be a session for that, for the questions and comments. Having said that, again, my name is Dr. Ngozi Orobreze, the Biafra COS. I'm going to go ahead and hand over this session to Praise and Godwill for the first presentation. Thank you so much.
Good evening from here. Please, confirm for me if my voice is loud and clear. Thank you. Good evening to everyone. This evening, we are going to do a presentation. It's going to be a short one. And
this meeting is being recorded.
The presentation is going to comprise how to navigate the website, how you can register for an account, how you can verify your account, how you can also apply for your ID card, how you can go through the junior verification process for your identity, which is a process that you will go through immediately after you submit your application form for the ID card. And as well, we are going to see how you can apply for the Finland upcoming convention. So to start with, I'm going to share my screen. Let's take the process one after the other, and I'm going to move slowly, realizing that we have diversity of people here, the aged ones in our midst, those who are not well computer savvy, if I should use that word, and those who may have concerns, questions. So I'm going to move in a way that we can accommodate everyone. So on the screen is my web browser. Actually, I'm using Chrome web browser. So the link to the Biafra Security Administration website is www.biafrasecurityadministration.org. biafrasecurityadministration.org. And the website is open. I'm going to do this presentation as a first-time user, someone who's coming here for the first time to navigate through the website. So you may be wondering, what is the first step one can take now that the website is open? So we encourage everyone here present and those who are going to watch it later, please, once you get to your website, take your time, scroll down, read through the contents on the first page, called the home page. It will give you kind of an overview of what this website is all about, to prepare your heart and your mind as to what you are coming here to do. So this is the first step. Review the entire homepage first. After that, what you need to do is, if you have the time, go through these other menus here: services, application forms, event, who we are, and under who we are, we have about us, gallery, contact, overview, and then we have the login and the register. But in case if you don't want to go through all these things, you want to shorten your time, what you need to do next after reviewing the homepage is to come to this register button at the top right, register button. Click on it, and the registration page will open. So I'm going to practically demonstrate how the registration process goes. So first thing you do is you put your first name and your last name, put your email address and your phone number. Then you input the password of your choice. And repeat the password again in the next box. And then you click on register. You can see that the registration is done. And there's a message here that says, please check your email inbox or spam folder for verification instructions. This is compulsory that you read this. If after creating an account, you do not read this or you do not do what this notification says, it means you will never be able to log into this system. Now, having seen this notification that we should check our email inbox or spam folder, I'm going back to my email. And you can see there, there's a verification email sent to me by Biafra Security Administration, and I'm going to open it. It says, "Dear Press Egu, thank you for registering with Biafra Security Administration. To complete your registration and start using our services, please verify your email address by clicking the link below." And the link is in this green button here, where it says, click here to verify. And I'm going to click there. You can see on the screen that my verification is completed. And it says, thank you for creating an account on Biafra Security Administration. So having gotten here, what do I need to do now? There's also a button there that says back to login. Now I'm going to tap on it. It takes me back to the login page. Now I can use my email address and my password, which I used when I created the account, to now log in. And you can see that it's successful. I'm right in my account dashboard, my user account dashboard. This is the process to register an account and then be able to verify your account through your email. And then you log in and it brings you to your user dashboard. And if you are looking at the screen, you can see that there's a pop-up message here. This pop-up message here, it says, do you want to go to the application forms? I can decide to say yes. I can decide to say no. That is my choice. Your choice will be different from mine. But in case if you are not able to see this thing, there's another way you can access your forms. So you come back here. At the left top corner of your dashboard, under dashboard, you see there's a button there that says apply here. When you click on apply here button, it takes you to the overview page. This overview page, we encourage all of you, please take your time. Do not rush to go to the application form to start. Please take your time, go through all the information here. It's not that too big. In it, you are going to see a whole lot of information that will benefit you. It's going to help you to have a successful application process. Do's and don'ts are there. The type of passport required or not is there. For example, you can see here, Nigerian passport is not acceptable means of identification. So if you do not read these things, you may not be able to know some of these things. And then you'll get stuck when you're doing your application. And when you scroll down, you can see there's a button that says, I have read and agreed to above shown overview and privacy. You have to tap on it to show that you accept it. Remember, you must read all these overview and privacy statement contained in this page. Do not go and click, I have read and agree, so that you can quickly rush to the application page and then start your application. You are going to encounter a lot of issues. Questions will be popping up in your head, which you would like to find answers. Maybe that time you may not get somebody that will respond to you immediately. That's why it's essential that you go through this overview page. It is very important. That's why we are emphasizing it And I select to upload the front side, which is the biometric part of that passport ID. When you click on this choose file, that is the place you are going to click on to upload that your ID document, be it passport, driver license, or national ID card. But please, one may be wondering, how will the ID card or the passport document look like so that when you upload it, the administrator will be able to approve it when they see it? Now I'm going to show you sample. Okay. So as you're looking on the screen, you can see a sample of an ID. This is not a passport ID. And this is not a driver's license. We can call it diplomatic passport, or it could be national identity card, depending on the country where you are applying from. If you have the country's national identity card, please make sure that you have a piece of paper dropped on a table. Take that your ID card or your passport and drop it on top of that white paper, and then take a picture of it with your phone or whatever device you are using. Please, this is very important because you want to maintain a clean, clear database with accurate, clean, clear information, and that includes the documents. So you have to make your document appear very neat so that when administrators are reviewing it, they will be able to say, yes, this is what we want. And once the information is in the database, whatever decision the government want to make tomorrow, they can be able to easily identify your face, the information in your document or your ID card, and then make decisions fast instead of reaching out to you or something else. Now, I'm going to click on the next one. What if you are using a passport? How will it look like? The same way, place your passport wide open. The biometric part should be clearly visible as you are seeing on the screen. This is very important, please. Place your passport, make sure that it is wide open so that every information will be clearly seen. Take a picture of it and use it for your application. As well, you can place it on a table, but that table should be as clear as you can see here. Make sure that it is wide open so that administrators will be able to see it very well. So this is the type of ID or passport copy we would like everyone to upload in the system, not the other way around. Please, let's take note of this. Now, let me go back to the application form. As you scroll down, you see applicant's parent information. Then let me talk about the do you have a spouse section. So if you have a wife or you're a wife and you have a husband, please click yes. If you click yes, the option for you to fill your spouse information will pop up. If no, it will not show, and you can continue with your registration or application. The same thing with do you have children? If you click yes, you will have option to input your children information. This add button here is for you to add extra. In case if you want to add maybe two more children, you can use that add button to add more children there. If you don't have any child, please leave it at no. Now, applicant's parent information. This place, we need your parents' information here. Whether they are in the homeland or not in or outside of the homeland, please ensure that you input their information, your father's information, your mother's information. Do you have siblings? If yes, the option to put your siblings' information will show, as you can see. If not, click no. We will need your homeland information. And this homeland information section is about your next of kin. So we have next of kin 1. The next of kin 1 contact information. If you want to add more, you can click on add more to see next of kin 2 and their contact information. Remember, this is very important. If you like, you can only use 1 next of kin. There's no problem with that. The reason is because if you find yourself in any country and there's an issue, you experience something horrible there, and your ID card is found, we can easily use the ID card information to trace information about you in the database to identify who you are, who your next of kin are, who your family members, who they are, so that we can reach out to them easily to assist. We have the social media handle part. Just put your social media name or username, just your username there. That one you can decide to put 1, 2, 3, that is your choice. Now, on the language part, we want you to select your local language. For example, I want to select Igbo. Igbo is there. I click Igbo. What is my proficiency in speaking Igbo? I can select 10 because I can speak Igbo very well. So you can select as many languages as you want. So depending on if you want, you can also select French, Arabic, or whichever one you want, so that it will help the government to know who you are.
This meeting is being recorded.
Made up of different nations, and that's why all these different nations are united to be called one United States of Biafra. After that, you come to the declaration part. Make sure that you select this, you tick this box. Tick all of them. But make sure you read before you tick. And now coming to the upload passport photograph. This place, we need your picture. We've seen some people who has done application. They use their phone to take selfie and upload. That is very wrong. Or they tell somebody, please snap me a picture and they upload. That is also very wrong. Let's remember, we want to maintain a clean, clear database system. Now, having reached here, one may be wondering, then what type of passport picture should I upload? Let me show you a sample. So looking on the screen now, you can see the lady's face. You can see the lady's eyes and eyeballs. You can see that she is not opening her teeth for us to see. You can see as well that her dress and grooming is very nice. Please, we want you to do the same. Upload for us picture that look similar, and you will not have any issue. You can as well upload picture that looks like this. We want to see your face. We also want to see how you look, your eyes, your eyeballs. You can decide to put a little smiley face or not. That is your choice. But don't smile too much because you are going to spoil the picture. You can as well decide to do it this way, or this way, or this way. But remember, we don't want all these unnecessary background pictures of your room, your table, your chair, your kitchen, and things like that. Please, we don't want it. If you have a white wall, stay there and take the picture, or give it to somebody to take picture that will be of this size and shape. Now, what pictures could be wrong pictures? You can see here. this picture is wrong. There's nothing we can do with this kind of picture if you upload this type of picture for us. So take note, we don't need this type of picture being uploaded as your passport photograph. It's very wrong. Look at this one as well. You can see the teeth. Please, we don't want to see your teeth. Look at the eyes. We cannot see the eyeballs. The eye, as you are smiling, your eyes will be closed. So this one is not acceptable kind of passport photograph. Take note. We've shown you the accepted type, and we've now shown you the ones that we do not accept. Please take note of that. Now let me go back to the form. Now, having reached here, you can see after you upload your passport photograph, the correct size and shape, you have the option to sign. What you are seeing here, choose signature type. When you click on it, you have two options. If you are using a mobile phone, it will be easier for you to choose live signature. If you are using a tablet or laptop with screen touch ability, please select the live signature so that you will be able to use your finger or your stylo pen to be able to sign your signature in this box here, this white box here. Another option is for you to upload your signature. So how can you do that? Please, once you get here, you click on upload. You are going to see this option to choose file. But what type of file are you going to choose? This is how you are going to do it. Take a white paper, okay? Take your pen, sign your signature on that white paper. For those who don't know how to sign signature using pen, please take a white paper, clear white, bring ink, place your finger on it, and then use it to stamp on that white paper, and your thumbprint will be there. Thumbprint is accepted as a means of signature. So you can use either your signed signature with pen on a white paper, or you can just use your thumbprint, dip it in an ink, and then dip it back on that piece of paper, and your thumbprints will be on that paper, as we used to do in our primary school days. After that, you are going to click on submit. If you don't want to submit, you can save. But we advise that you click submit. Once you click submit, it's going to take you to the Jumio verification page. Take note. Some people, when they get here and they submit, and it takes them to the Jumio verification page, they close it and go. Please, when you do that, your verification, your application will not be seen by administrators at all. So we can be able to see your application forms that you have filled them and submitted them successfully, unless you go through Jumio verification process. During that process, Jumio is going to verify your face, match it with your ID document type. So when you are filling this form, if you use your driver's license, during Jumio verification, also use the same driver's license. It's very important. Take note of this. If you use your passport document, when you are doing the Jumio verification, please also use the same document, passport ID document for your verification, because Jumio is going to use your face, match it on that ID card, that type of document you uploaded, and then be able to scan them to see if your face matches the face on that passport or on that driver license or on that national ID card. And then it's going to come back to your form at the top here. At the top here, where it says applicant identification, where you uploaded your passport first, or your national ID card or your driver's license, is going to come back and check if that is also the document you uploaded there. Mesh it together to see if you are saying the truth or you are lying. But one may be wondering, why do we have to go through junior verification? Because already people are complaining that they don't find it easy and things like that. Please note, still, we want to maintain accurate, clear, clean database with correct information of people who claim they are who they are. Now, let's see a short video, please, of how this junior verification works. Please, can someone confirm if the video is playing? Can you hear the voice?
No,
Okay.
increase the volume.
Okay.
No voice, praise.
Please, who is writing on this screen? Who is writing on this screen, please? Please wait. Let us adjust the setting, please, so that these people who is writing on this screen wait. Let's do the setting. So this person writing here, Chineka Bogoku. Rename meeting time. Okay, Master Praise, go ahead and share your screen again. But the volume of the video is not playing, no.
So let's just look at earlier on. We see fraud on a daily basis across multiple. This is posted and used handwritten characters. An example of a Missouri identification card here, the poster is three
I was told that nobody can hear me. Sorry.
Yeah, we didn't hear anything.
Sorry about that. I don't know
We can just,
why I'm having that challenge.
Maybe
can
it was
just
playing on
explain
one,
it.
not playing
Happy
on the
praise.
other.
Can we play it for you? Can you send me the video on my WhatsApp so that I'll bring it out on Telegram? So I
Okay,
can play it.
send me hi on Telegram. Send me hi on Telegram.
Okay, I'll do that immediately. Just send you a message on Telegram.
I'm sending the videos in order. So
Can I start playing them now?
yeah, wait, the final one will enter, then you can start. Play them in order, starting from the first one, second one, and the third one.
Okay.
Okay, please, you can start.
All right, I'm going to bring them just in a minute.
So let's just look at how fraud has evolved over the years. As I mentioned earlier on, we see fraud on a daily basis across multiple fraud vectors. This is a relatively simple set of attacks. This is where the fraudster superimposes text. On the left-hand side, you can see an example of where the fraudster has taken a post-it and used handwritten characters. In the center, this is an example of a Missouri identification card. Here, the fraudster has basically scratched out the last letter of the expiry date and then handwritten in a character. And then lastly, slightly more sophisticated fraud. This is digital manipulation. This is where the identity card has been imported to a software package like Photoshop. And then the last numeral, in this particular case, the number 2 has been inserted onto the document. So 3 increasing levels of superimposed text fraud attacks.
Are the users signing up for your service really who they claim to be? In today's digital world, that question has never been more important. Recent massive data breaches have put usernames, passwords, and credit files on the dark web, resulting in unprecedented levels of identity theft and account takeovers. Traditional methods of authentication can't prove the person logging in is actually who they say they are. With Jumio authentication, verifying the digital identities of your users is as simple as taking a selfie and far more secure than PINs or passwords. Jumio authentication uses advanced face-based biometrics to prove the trusted digital identity of an enrolled user. Combined with Jumio's one-time identity verification, you can truly know the identity of each user every time they log in. With complete end-to-end identity verification from Jumio, your users' selfies unlock rental cars, high-risk transactions, online accounts, and you can be sure that the user behind the screen is indeed who they say they are. Here's how Jumio authentication works. When a new online account is created, Jumio captures a photo of the user's valid government-issued ID, and the user takes a quick selfie that Jumio uses to create a baseline biometric template. Instantly, certified liveness detection analyzes the user's biometric template to prove they are a live person and not a spoof. Next, Jumio compares the selfie to the government-issued ID to establish and confirm the digital identity of the new user. Now, anytime the user needs to be authenticated, they simply take a selfie with a liveness check, generating a new biometric template that Jumio compares to the user's baseline template. If it's a match, the user's digital identity is unlocked instantly. With Jumio, authentication is simple as a selfie with the security of proven faced biometrics and certified liveness detection. Learn more at jumio.com/authentication. In a world of cyber criminals and data breaches, can you be sure your customer's digital identity matches their real-world identity? Jumio's identity verification solutions are trusted to ensure the person pictured in the ID and the person holding the ID are the same. Driven by face-based biometrics, compliant machine learning, and artificial intelligence, and backed by identity experts, Jumio's proprietary process identifies good customers faster with 3 layers of identity verification security, deters fraudsters and detects fraudulent activity in near real time, transforms customer not present transactions into identity present transactions, and delivers a state-of-the-art user experience highlighted by selfies. Jumio's identity verification solutions plug right into your existing process to deliver a quick, easy, and secure customer experience across devices via web and mobile SDKs, hosted web app, and APIs. Here's how it works. Your customer scans their ID, and Jumio confirms it is authentic and valid. They then snap a selfie to prove they are the same person shown on the ID photo. Jumio's face-based biometrics and advanced liveness detection ensure the person holding the ID is physically present during the transaction. Jumio is trusted by leading brands across industries for new user onboarding, high-risk transactions, KBA replacement, and GDPR, CCPA, KYC, and AML compliance. Find out how Jumio can help you establish trust and achieve real-time identity verification online. Visit Jumio.com to learn more.
Okay, Master Prince, take over from here.
Thank you very much, Raphael, for that. So we've seen the reason why we integrated Jumio verification into our database system. Currently, fraudsters, hackers, and a whole lot of them are looking for means to be able to manipulate systems, steal information and data for their selfish gain. So let's go back to the form again. So once you get here and you click on submit, the next step is that you'll be taken to the Jumio verification page. You saw in the video how that verification is done. So let's take note of that. Remember, it is a must for all of the ID card application forms. Once you get there and you're applying and it requests that you go through Jumio verification, please do not close it and say you come back next time. That process is real time and is instant. Once you complete that process, your application will be said is successful. And then administrators will be able to see it in their own system that you have completely submitted your application and you've done so successfully. Now we've covered about this ID card application aspect. Now let's go back again to the form page. The type D1, type D2 do not require Jumio verification. That also includes type D3. But the other three requires Jumio verification. Now, non-ID card application forms do not require Jumio verification, do not require payment. But the rest, the ID card application forms require payment. And the general approved payment for the ID card is $100. Please, it is $100. Before you have to pay before you see the form to fill. But we've changed it in a way that you have to fill the form first, go through Jumio verification before you pay. So make sure before you start filling that form, you are ready to complete it and go through the whole process. Do not start and you get halfway, you want to move back. This is another clue we want to give everyone tonight. Please, if you want, before you start to fill any of the form you select here, go through the form fields. For example, let's say you select the type A and it opens. First of all, go through the whole form fields, sex, male, this, all of them, go through all of them. Take your pen and your paper, put down your answers, and then come back and start filling the form. It will be very, very easy for you to go through this process. So that if there's a place, maybe, for example, ask you for your father's name or your father's address and you don't have it, you don't need to fill the form. You gather the information and add it to the paper you have, and then continue. Once you finish everything, you know that is right there. Then you'll be able to come back to the system and start filling the form. This will help you to have a smooth application process. So we've covered how the application forms works. What is involved? Remember, in summary, after filling the application form, you are going to undergo junior verification. And that verification process requires that you have your identity document handy, be it your passport ID or your national identity card or your driver's license. Now, this system is designed to offer two services. The first service is the one we've just concluded now. Now, the next service is the event, which is the upcoming event in Finland. So if you are here today and you want to know how to apply for the convention, please let me log out so that I can start that process fresh. So you'll be able to follow along. So let's say you come back to the website and you want to apply for your Finland convention ticket. You have to log in first. Remember, if you have not created an account yet, you need to use this option. Click here. Don't have an account, click here. If you are logging in and you're having an issue with your password, maybe you've forgotten it, use the forget password option here and you'll be able to reset your password. Now I'm going to log in. The step I'm taking now is for the convention, to register for the convention. So I'm going to click to go back to the home page since I'm now logged in. And you can see there's an event button at the top here on the menu. Click on that event. It will open the event page. You can see here, this is the place you can click to see information about the Finland upcoming convention. So I'm going to click on it. It will open this way. And here you see 2024 Declaration of the Restoration of Independent State of Biafra. Event ticket, $300. Shared hotel booking, $160. And breakfast, $70 for the 5 days. And the price is $530. There's another type of ticket, event ticket only, which is $300. So whichever one you decide to choose, remember, you cannot pay for event ticket and come back later to pay for your shared hotel booking and then breakfast. No. If you do not have enough to pay for the first ticket, please do wait. Once you have the money, apply. Or you can speak to your administrator in your country. Now that we've been able to understand that there are two types of tickets here, you click on Get Ticket. And the ticket application, event application form will open. It will ask you for your first name, middle name, surname, email address, telephone number, country of residence. Choose your nationality. When you are choosing your nationality, you can select United States of Biafra. It's there at the beginning. Are you a Biafran national? Yes or no? That's your choice. Then upload your document. You can upload maybe your driver's license, your passport ID document, or your national ID. Did you attend BSRC 2023 event? If you didn't attend it, please click no. If you did, click yes. And once you click yes, it will ask you to upload or attach your convention certificate. This case, if you get here and you do realize that you attended the convention, but you do not have your convention certificate, please reach out to the Finland liaison officer, Mazushi. He'll be able to help you to get that done. Then the part that says, do you support Biafra referendum? You must respond to this, yes or no. That is your choice. And then choose tickets. We have two types of ticket there, as we have explained before. Either you choose this one or you choose the other one. And then you come down here and click I confirm. And then you submit. You are done. Remember, whether you apply for ID card and you submitted it successfully, you go through the junior verification and it went successful, please give the administrators time to review your application. Do not come back later after 1 hour or 20 minutes later or 24 hours to be asking what is the status of your application. Note, from your account, you will know the status of your application. Just come there. I will show you how you are going to be monitoring to know the status of your application. That is also applicable to this convention application form. Once you submit it, please wait. The convention form review takes 7 days. The ID card application forms takes 15 days at minimum. So give the administrators time to review all these applications, both the one for the convention and then the one for the ID cards. Once they make decision on your application, you will see it in your account. And how will you see it in your account? For example, let's say you log in and you want to check the status of your submitted application form for ID card. You see here, total registration form submitted. If I apply right now here, it will say 1. If it's pending, it will say 1. If the total registration form accepted by administrators, if they accept that one, it comes here and say 1. If you complete your form registration successfully, it will come here and say 1. If you do not see this number 0 change to 1, know that your ID card application has not been successfully done right by you, the user. If the form is rejected, you will see it here, 1. Now, when you apply for a ticket for the convention, once you submit, it will come here, total ticket, 1. Now, let's say you apply for a ticket, you come here, you want to check the status of your ticket. Click on purchased ticket option here at the top left side of your admin account or your user account dashboard. You click on purchase ticket, this place will open. You are going to see your ticket number, the date you purchase it, your name, the event name, the email, your email address, your telephone number, your payment, and then the status, whether it is approved, you will see it here. Whether it is rejected, you will see it here. Whatever is done, you will see it here. That is for purchase ticket. Now, let's say, as we were doing our presentation before, you selected the type A form and you want to check the status maybe after 3 days. You come back, log into your account, click on submitted forms, and select that particular type of form you applied for. Tap on it. It will also open like this. You see your number, sex, date, name, email, and then the status of that ID card application form will be here. If it's reviewed, you will see. If it's pending, you will see. If it's approved, you will see. So you don't need to be calling or be in panic as to whether you have done this, whether the application has not been. Whatever action is taken by the administrators, you see it under this status button. It will be recorded here. So this is all about the ID card application process, the database registration process, and then the Finland Convention application process. So we've seen also that there's going to be junior verification if you're applying for ID cards. Make sure that you go through that junior verification process. It's very important. If you do not go through it, remember, administrators will not see your application. You will be seeing it pending, but we will not see it as pending. We will not even see anything until it is completed. Your application process is completed. You fill the form successfully and completely with accurate information. You go through the junior verification successfully, and you pay for your ID card. Then will administrators see that you have gone through the entire process, and they will have your information there at their disposal. So this is all about our presentation here this night. I don't know. I'm going to end it here now. If there's any question based on what I've presented, please feel free to ask. Back to you, our Chief of Staff.
All right, thank you so much. So that was a very good one. Thank you so much. That was too much. You know, thank you so much, Praise. So at this point, we take few questions, then we'll go to Dorothy to do the video presentation. Like we said, if you don't remember some of the things Praise has said, we have a video that Dorothy is going to go through. We're going to send it the link to the media, and that link, everybody will have that link, so that when you forget something, you can always go and refresh your mind. So Minister Sonny, if we can go ahead and take a couple of questions for Praise, then Dorothy will present the recorded demo. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. That was awesome presentation. I just have 2 questions. My first question is on the hotel side, there's no choice of a single room for those who want to pay for single room, not the shared room. My second question is on the form, for those whose parents are already dead, there's no indication to say alive or dead. So we have to indicate that because some of our parents are already gone to heaven. And my third question is, when it gets to GMO, I think GMO, there's a struggle there. It doesn't give you enough time to place your phone on your face. As soon as you raise it up, it's taking the picture already. So your face is not on the circle that your full face should be. So that's the problem. It's so quick to go, and people are struggling because it's not capturing the face. And if it doesn't capture the face, it will match it with your identity presentations. So those are my 3 areas that needs looking into. Thank you.
Okay, so
Praise, go ahead.
So on the junior aspect, please, when it's time for you to go through the junior verification, please pay attention on what the system is telling you on the screen. If you don't pay attention and you want to do your own thing, you will continue to fail the process. So this is how it goes. When you place the camera on your face, and it tells you to push it back or take your face back. That's why it's good to pay attention on the screen when you begin this process, because it's going to keep giving you instruction. Sometimes to tell you, turn your face left, turn it right, and it will be capturing, scanning, capturing, scanning at the same time. Back, 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 back. The reason why it's doing that is to find out whether you, the user, are you a real person alive? Because while you are doing that, you are blinking your eye, it's capturing. You are turning your face, it's also capturing. So it's going to tell you, turn your face left, turn it right. Don't say, oh, why should I be turning my left? Please follow the instruction. We've gone through this process.
That's not my question. My question is, it's not giving you enough time to put the camera on your face for your face to be on the cycle. So I've used Jumo before. It's not my first time. That's the problem I'm having, and it's a real problem for me. It doesn't allow me to put my face, and it's not capturing my face completely. I follow the rule, but it's not capturing. That's the problem I've been having.
So what you are going to do before you click start verification, make sure that the camera is already facing you. Okay, we have tested this system ourselves. I also have their app in my phone. I've tested it myself. I've done this verification process myself. It was successful. Others has done it their own. It was successful. So as for the time, we know that it's going to tell you, turn your face left or right or things like that. Usually facial verification is not that fast to say that it has a timeout until you position your face the way the system asks you to do, or you do it exactly. If not, once it gets to their timeout, you have to start afresh again. And remember, we are not in control of that system, so we cannot make any changes. That's how it works. And also it's part of the security features they have in their system, so that if you are doing it, you do it fast and then move on. Now, coming to the ticket for the convention, we were given two options, two types of ticket, and that's what you are seeing there. Either you go for the first one, $530, or you go for only the ticket. If you are going for the ticket, it means you are going to make your own arrangement for your breakfast, for your hotel booking and things like that. So that's just what I have to say on that. If Chief of Staff has something to say again, that will be fine.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely correct. The two options are there. So everyone just choose the option that works for you. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, we may have the link for the individual hotels that will be used for the event. So we are waiting for that. But for now, those two options are there. Thank you.
Yeah, that. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so in that, on that aspect, that's how we are giving the information to, implement it. I believe that maybe some would say they don't have parents, that they are not alive, or maybe they don't know their parents' name. It could be so, but we have it in mind that if your parent is alive, definitely you get access to their information. If they are not alive, definitely there's somebody you can get information about them from your community. In case if you don't have those, or you were born and at younger age they died, maybe you don't have that much information about. So that's basically options there. There are options there for you to utilize and make sure that you fill that part of the form. And I don't think that part of the form is actually compulsory. I don't know. Let me have a look at it again. Let me have a look at it again. Yeah. No problem. We'll have to review that with the team, and then we'll see what we can do about it, and also contact the PM about that. That point is well noted. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Hello, good evening. I greet all of you. I greet everyone. I thank you for immense job you are doing. Please, I have only one question. Is there any limited time for application of Biafra identity card? And again, how to pay it? Thank you so much.
Okay,
I don't know if my question is understood.
Yeah, that's okay. But I want to get more clear on your first question. You say how long? Do you mean how long?
Yeah. Is there
the exercise will end?
time for the application for Biafrans ID card? How
There's no
long?
Yeah,
Is
there's no
there
expiry.
expiration date?
There's no expiry date, please.
Praise, I think she's asking about the ID card, which is going to involve the junior verification, which we have the expiration, I think, around August to cover the 15,000. I think that's what she's asking.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my question.
Oh, okay. So we have a limited time to utilize the junior verification system and process. So we encourage everyone to start early, because once we start early now, it's going to help the government to plan on whether to extend or not to extend. And also it's going to help us make wise and best decision, because these things, involves money. Junior verification costs the government a whole lot of money. It's not a small money. It's not a chicken money, as they used to say. So we encourage everyone to do now. Get your ID card. When you're coming to Finland, you are going to use it. You can use it for any verification of any type. So we're encouraging everyone, please, let's start. Doing it early is better than doing it later. Thank you. Please, your next question again, can you repeat that?
Yeah, my question, module of the payment, how do we pay it? Is it in the website also?
Yeah, so when
it's 100 euro, as I had here, it's 100 euro.
$100.
Okay, yeah, I'm on euro, sorry. And it has to be paid on the government website.
So how you are going to pay is this. When you come to the Biafra Security Administration website, you are going to apply. You are going to fill the application form, go through the junior verification. Once you complete the junior verification successfully, you'll be taken to the payment gateway, where you are going to use either your credit or debit card or PayPal to make payment.
Okay, thank you, sir. I'm grateful. Greet you all.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That's MASSACRE for a job well done. My question is very short and direct from people's preference concern, and it is so. Is it possible to pay for somebody who don't have access or of a MasterCard, because so many people may not have the possibility to pay for this through a MasterCard? Is there an option where somebody can pay for somebody and then get him covered or directed the payments to his name, so that it will be easier? That's just my question for now.
So if I understand you correctly, you are asking, can someone pay in cash, or because already we have the system in place to make payment online?
That is it. Like those who don't have MasterCards, and the payments requires payments in MasterCards, because there are people who don't have MasterCards. How can these people submit their applications when somebody paid for them? Is there an option to add their names directly in this payment so that they will be covered and be to assess their applications?
We don't have that from the system, but I think Chief of Staff will have to take note of that and then discuss with PM, and also Maazushe as well can take note of that and discuss with PM about that if they are going to have an arrangement like that. Because the system we have, people need to pay through their using their debit card or credit card and also PayPal. So if there's going to be another arrangement, I think that will come from PM and the committee in charge of that Finland Convention. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's my concern for now, because a lot of people have asked for this possibility because they don't have a credit card. Okay, thank you. As you said, the Chief of Staff, I'm sure, have taken note and then to make a provision for this lapse so that everybody will be carried along.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, my ministers. I greet all of you. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay. Greetings, everybody. Please, my question is, those of us, those days when our parents were living in the north, we were born, like myself, I was born in Kaduna, of which I don't even know the area. Is it, and coming to the form, and we only have United States of Biafra. So in that case, how am I gonna do it? Because in my British passport, I have Kaduna. So how am I gonna state it?
Thank you. So you were born in Kaduna, right?
Yes.
Your parents where are they from?
They are full Biafrans, yes.
From where? From where in Biafra territory?
From Imo State.
Good. So you can feel free to identify as coming from there. Definitely,
Okay,
you are a Biafran, so you have the right to also do same.
Okay, thank you.
Because
And
all those because all those who their parents are Biafran and they live in Europe, they are going to select Biafra as their homeland. So it applies to them as well.
Thank you so much. And another one is my late parents, according to they say the siblings of my parents. I remember my dad, no siblings. He was the only one. That's why he had so many children anyway. So in that case, there's nothing like zero. It's only rated from 1 to 100. So what will I do?
So I don't know if you can frame that your question well so that I can understand it more clearly.
What I mean, my father, there's a question where they say, does your father have or parents?
Siblings.
Yeah, siblings.
Just write on your dad.
Okay, because there's no space for me to write it. It's only, have to scroll and take one.
So do you know the number of siblings your father had?
No, he was the only one his mother had.
Okay. I got that point. So I think that part, is it compulsory? Is it mandatory?
I don't. Okay,
Brother Praise, sorry, she has to just write her dad, since her dad doesn't have any siblings. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I understand that part of the form has numbers. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. I think we have to do something there. Thank you for that question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for your good work.
Thank you.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, okay. Thank you, Maria Barawa. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, all. Thank you for your good work. Just few questions for me. I don't know if you were supposed to register for the ID card before registering for the Finland, and I registered for the Finland yesterday, and it went through straight away, and I got my receipt, but I did not register for my ID card. So the ID card, where I want to ask, they said if you have kids, you can put in your kids, but when you put in your kids and I don't want to register them yet because you have to pay, can I just put the number of kids and go ahead to just register myself alone so that I can come to the Finland? And if you don't register with that, can you still come to Finland without the ID card, or is the ID card is like a gateway for you to come into the arena? Those are the two questions I have. Thank you.
So if you want to get your ID card, it's your choice.
Yeah.
If you want to get your Finland convention ticket, it's also your choice. So that one is left for you to decide which one you want to go for first or which one you want to go for second.
I have already gone for the Finland one, but is it compulsory for me to go with the Biafra ID card? Must I come with that, or can I come with my passport?
It would be a great joy to see Biafrans coming with the ID card. And when it's time for them to raise it up, it will be nice that they raise it up as an indication of our accomplishment we've achieved this year. So
Okay.
it's left for you to decide if you want to be part of those who will experience that joyful day, raising their ID card or not. Also, we would like to let you know that it's not a must that you get your ID card, but it comes with benefit.
Okay.
It really comes with benefit, and very soon Biafrans are going to see the benefit.
Okay, and there is a deadline on that, right?
That's what?
There is a deadline on that one to get it done.
Yes, because we are working with a company that verifies people's identity. So we want to ensure that we capture everybody's information, be able to make use of that junior verification process before the expiry date. So that's the reason why we're encouraging everyone, please go through that process.
How many payment slip do you have to upload on it? Like I do my payment, but how many do you have to upload? Just 1, 2?
So it depends on how many you have and if you are willing to provide all of them. But
okay,
we would like you to provide from now to the past 3 months. So if you can be able to gather from that current date or day to the past 3 months, that will be fine. Remember, let me quickly show this thing. Let me quickly show this thing so that, because I think
Praise.
Okay.
Yes, just hold on, please.
Okay.
Yeah, the issue of uploading this receipt is probably one of the difficulties that our people are going to have. Yeah. So what we're going to do is that if there is a provision for them to state how long they have supported the struggle, then post only one receipt and write how long they have supported the struggle. We may have to also devise a means to verify whether the person have been contributing or not through our internal verification, in order to speed up this process of the ID card, so we can have as many numbers of people as possible to be able to cover the number that is required by Gmail services. So can you bring a European rep to the, can you give European rep mic, please, on this particular issue? Thank you.
Ah,
And they were done. So, okay, well, it's not that is the worry is all right. So, can you give Uche? Can you give Uche a mic, please?
Yes, good evening, Prime Minister, good evening, cabinet members, and good evening, Biafrans. We actually already have a solution for that, and we decided that all the representatives would have to issue their members a certificate of contribution to the government. So they will just state for the period of contribution and state their details. And if they have contributed on behalf of their family members can as well be listed on that certificate. And then their family members can also use the same certificate to apply for the identification card. But it has to come from the liaison office with the liaison letterhead. So that template has already been forwarded to all the regions as we speak. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So let me get this correct. Who are they going to contact for that certificate of contribution?
They should contact their admins or regional representatives, and they will be the one to, because they have the records of payments. So they will just go through their records of payments and enter that information according to the certificate template. So the template is made very, very easy that once you just open it, you just put the person's name and then put the person's contribution period. You don't necessarily need to state how much the person has contributed, but just the period of contribution. And then for the liaison officer or admin will now forward that certificate to the individual, and then they can use it to apply for the ID card. Because there are regions that have like multiple contributions, like multiple donations. So there is no way to give everybody the same receipt of payment. So it will be very, very difficult. And in order to avoid such problems, it is better that they just issue that certificate in confirmation of their donations.
I think that's very fine. So well noted. It means we have to make some changes in that area in the system so that it will reflect this new change.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. For those that have not, that for individual donors, simply use the last 3 months. Was it last 3 months or last 6 months of your donations? Upload them compile them in one PDF file, and then you can upload that. I think that should be fine.
Okay.
Minister Sani, Minister Sani, 1 second before you proceed. In respect to our sister's last question, I just want to inform everybody that while you're registering for your Finland event, it's very, very important you get your ID between now and May. Between March, April, May, the next 2 months, complete your ID card. There's a couple of programs we have in Finland. If you don't have your Biafra ID, you may not participate in those programs. So it's very, very important that while you're doing your Finland ticket, also take time to do your ID card. That one may take just a little bit time because you have to do the Jumio verification and all that, but it's just $100. So just take out time and also do your ID card and have your ID while you're coming to Finland. couple of programs in Finland. If you don't have that Biafra ID, you may not be part of that program. Thank you. I just want to let everybody know that too. Go ahead, Sonita.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, okay. Good afternoon, everybody. I just want to mention two things. I'm going through my application here. The application that says the name of your father and the name of your mother and the date they were born. My father died a long time ago, and I don't even know the date he was born. And I think it's probably 1904, 1927, I guess. And then my father, the same thing. I mean, my mother, the same thing. So what do I do what do I do in this respect? When my father died, then my mother died. And the next of kin at home, only my immediate senior can be seen as next of kin at home.
Thank you very much. We've received a report on that aspect of father and mother information part. So we're going to quickly review that part tomorrow, and then we're going to come to a conclusion. So we're going to have that review with PM and the committee so that we can see if there should be some changes or what needs to be omitted from that part. So please expect that.
So I will keep that side.
Yes. Or rather, another option is if the place is compulsory, we have to make it non-compulsory. So that when you get there, you do not have that information, you can easily skip it.
Okay. And what about the next of kin?
That part is really essential. It's very, very essential.
So you can put anybody, like my immediate senior.
Yeah.
No, your son or your
that
daughter, or your relative.
Anybody you select could be your next of kin.
Okay. And so one more question. You have to upload your passport or your driver's license.
So we showed in the video, the time we're doing presentation, we showed acceptable means of, acceptable type of ID and passport photograph. If you remember, let me quickly show it again. So if you are seeing on the screen, if you are using ID card, national ID card, place it on a white piece of paper. Then use your phone to take a picture of the front page and the back, the front and the back of that national ID card or driver's license. Okay? So that it will be clearly shown as you are seeing on the screen right now. If you are also using a passport document, make sure that it is wide open, like the sample you are seeing on the screen. Then you take picture of the biometric page. That's if you are using your passport ID. You can upload it onto the system. Place the passport document wide open on a white piece of paper before you take, or a clear space with nothing to distract or deviate on the side of the document. As you can see, there's nothing, no date around, nothing is showing, only the passport document is showing here. When you take the picture, it's going to look similar like this. So when you are doing your own, open it wide, place it on a maybe A4 sheet of paper, place it on it, and use your phone camera to capture it and upload.
Yes,
All right.
I would. Yeah, thank you. I would like to address, there was a question that was raised earlier as to those who are not able to pay with bank cards. So this is where your license offices will play a big role. And I encourage every region to please support the government to open license offices in your region. So at this point, those with license office can make an appointment with their license admins, go there, fill the form with them in person, and they can arrange how they would assist you with the payment methods and how you can be able to transfer the amount back to them. So this would be a temporary option until we find a permanent process for those who do not have access to an online payment. So please, it is very, very important. If your license office is not yet active, you can contact your admin as well and visit the person in arrange a time and visit in person so that the person can assist you in filling the forms and then making the payment. Thank you very much.
Please, anyone can still use the chat. Anyone can still use the chat section to drop your question there. Someone will respond to it.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Prince, for the great and wonderful presentation. I have few questions. One is that at times when you're filling those forms, if you're not fast, it might go up. How long will the form remain for people to fill? Because when I was, for example, filling some forms, by the time you go 20 minutes, the whole thing will go up and you start again. How is the arrangement for that? That's my question. How do you navigate to come back to continue to fill? How long will it be open for you to fill? Then the second question is, how do we get the card? Is there any place in the form where you can fill your where you are and where the card will be sent to you after it is printed? I didn't hear that when you were presenting. And then still on the use of ID card, because each person is supposed to open an account with his or her own email. So if you are helping somebody, how do you negotiate that? Thank you.
So if you're helping somebody, help the person create Gmail if they don't have one, and then help them to fill the form. I think that's the simple solution.
Using the same Visa card.
Yeah, when you get to the place to pay with the card. You can pay with your own card for the person.
Okay.
But let the person create their own account. When it's time to make payments, pay for them.
So which means you cannot do it for somebody who is not close to you, where you are.
I think if you know the person, you cannot use your card to pay for somebody you don't know. So definitely somebody you know. So if the person decides you know the person and trust the person share their login information with you, you can make the pay. But we encourage the person to be with you while they are going through that process. So whoever you are going to help, let the person sit beside you. Two of you will go through it together. When it gets to the time to make payments, make the payment on his or her behalf. That's the best way. I think that part is answered. Please, your next question, please.
The
The
next
one
question
you
is,
asked me.
how long will the form be open for the person to fill all those information? Because there are some forms after 20 minutes, it will just close. And then is there a place to begin again?
Yeah, so on the aspect of the timeline, we have 1 hour. We extended the time from 30 minutes to 1 hour. And this is the reason why in our presentation we said, take your paper, take your pen, write down answers to these questions so that once you'll be able to finish it. That's the best and easiest way to fill this. And let's remember, this system is a new system.
through the embassy of the zoo here. They are the one that issued the consular card. It's just like it expires, but after three months it expires. So
anything issued by Nigeria is not acceptable, including the consular card and the passport or the ID.
That's the case. That's why it prompted me to ask, because that's the only option we have here.
Sorry, what you're trying to say is that the country where you're residing, there is no evidence of, or rather a certificate or any document issued to you that you reside there legally.
The only legalized ID card is this consular, which expires after 3 months.
No, I mean from the government of the country you're living in.
No, except if you can accept if you have a driver license. That for now, for the option I know, because when you came in contact with the police here, they only ask you of that particular consular, which if you present it, you are good to go.
I know about ECOWAS card and non-citizen ID card. It's also applicable in Ghana. So I don't know about the country where you are.
I think Praise. I think what he's trying to. I know in the application there's an application that deals with those that do not have any of those government identified documents, right? There's a particular category for that Biafrans that do not have those legal documents could go and apply. I was thinking we have a section for that, right?
If he is having asylum status in the country where he is, but he doesn't fall into that category, because you say he has consular card.
No, not just asylum. I mean other documents, not just asylum, applying for asylum. But I mean, you can check that. For those that do not have legal papers in the country where they reside, but they want to obtain their ID card.
For that one, if you don't want to, I think that form also have a part for. That's the general application form. But I don't know if he's asking for the sake of getting ID card or just to register with the government in the database. If it's to register with the government in the database, that's type D5 form is for him.
Yeah, like can you hear me, sir? Like me now asking, I am the admin here, and I think I'm kind of meeting up to the special status. So that's why it's essential that I get this information down to know where I actually know, or the process where I can obtain my own ID card. So that is it, sir.
Yeah, so for that special status ID card is requesting for that means of identity.
Okay,
so it's requesting for that.
Okay, that means obtaining for the special status now is not necessary, right?
So if you have your national ID card, passport, or driving license, fine. But remember, if it's something issued by Nigerian government, it's not acceptable. That's just the direct answer for this special status application, please.
Another option for you is that you could visit the police, since you said they have checked your legal status and they authorize you to go. So you can go back there and request that they issue you a kind of a document stating that you reside there illegally that will have your picture. So that can also be put into consideration for as long as it comes from that country in question. But if we do not have any proof that you reside there, then the system has been built in a way that it will not recognize anyone, that their identity cannot be verified, unfortunately.
Okay, because that means that they will, if it's possible, they will give you a paper, not like an ID card that can.
This meeting is being recorded.
Yes, hold on.
Yeah. Yes, this particular case will be addressed on individual basis. So you must get a criminal report from the police where you are living, the country where you are living in. So you go there and request that you need a police report that will have your details showing that you are law-abiding citizen in that country, or law-abiding residence, and you are crime-free. On that basis, you will be manually verified. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
So, if the person, I wanted to ask, if the person will be manually verified, there's no need of them verifying online. Please, PM. The reason why I'm asking is because that special status ID card application form, as he
No, the special status ID card the requirement remain the same. But because somebody is serving under the government and so needed to have the same privilege like every other person has, so those kind of cases are treated on individual basis. So we have to, investigate the person. He will submit the document, like I have just said, the police report from the country, just like the asylum status asylum seekers, and we verify them just the way we verify asylum seeker.
Okay. Like I was saying, why I'm asking is because that particular type of application form has a KYC activated because it's meant for ID card. So
But they will not have the special status ID card because of lacking the required document. So, but what we've offered them is just the opportunity to have the ID card after verifying the identity and verifying the fact that the person is living there without a criminal record.
Okay, so in this case, the form they are going to fill will be which form? I mean, in his case, or that everything will become manually. He's not coming online to fill any form.
No, he will fill form online, just like the asylum, because he said that because he's not an asylum seeker, so he will fill the same category of form that asylum seekers are filling.
Okay, that's what I wanted to understand. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, good evening, Biafrans. Good evening. Thank you for this program. Yes, I have done my registration, and but I believe my wife did it for me, and there is no junior verification. I just asked her, and she said she didn't get that. And the first for the €100 registration, she paid that one, and for the event, she paid that one. The money was accepted, but she had difficulties registering with the link of sending the money. And later she used PayPal, which was accepted. So I don't know. It's obvious that I'm gonna do the registration myself, because since there is Jumi verification, and was not the one who did it, and it was not asked, so I have to do it myself. And the linking, when you want to open the link, is it attached with the Jumi with my phone before I open it, the link? This is my question. Thank you.
Okay, so we've come to realize that when people complete or completely fill the form and they hit on submit, they believe that they are done. But that is wrong. When you fill the forms complete and you click submit,
Yeah, go ahead.
it takes you to that process of Jumio verification. That is automatic. You don't have to do anything. Just click on submit. The form will submit and automatically the system will direct you to Jumio verification page. You are not in control of it. The system is in control of this process. We've come to realize that people, when they get to that stage, they say, no, I don't need to go again. I've already clicked on submit. So nothing else to do. But that is also part of the process. And let's take note, if you do not go through that Jumio verification, we will not be able to see your application that is complete. We will not even see it, and it will not even say complete. It will still remain pending until you go through that Jumio verification. Once you finish that Jumio verification, the next step is automatic. That is taking you to the payment page. So if you follow this process, believe me, you have a smooth application process. I don't know if I'm clear.
Yes, you are.
My question addressed. Thank you, sir. Thank you for service, sir.
Good evening, Biafrans. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for all the great work you have been doing for us to get this freedom. You are all appreciated. My question is based on the convention certificate. Because my problem is that it's delaying my registration. When I started initially, when I saw the form, I went straight to apply. So when I got to the area to upload my convention certificate, actually I thought it was my ID card, and I uploaded it and submitted, only for me to come back and see that it is pending. And I chatted on the live chat, and he says I should go to my coordinator, which I have done since last week. The live chat said I should connect with my coordinator, and he will connect to Uche, the European rep. So now I connected with my coordinator, and he said I should give my ID, my full name, and my email address, which I have done since last week. And what I'm getting is hold on. And Uche, European rep, please, if you're hearing me, I've sent you an email, a WhatsApp message to your number since yesterday, and I have not got any. It seems you've not read it. So what I'm asking is, how can this be facilitated, the convention certificate, so that I can be able to meet up with my registration? Another question is the passport. I heard the praise saying that the passports initially they made it for you to pay, which I have paid. So I don't know. I immediately I saw it, I paid. I don't know if it's going to affect my registration because it's also saying pending. My third question is it possible that the ID, after it is successful, could it be posted directly to one's home address instead of going to the liaison office first? Then you have to also start connecting with them. Is it possible for one to pay and it comes to your address directly? Thank you. These are my questions for now.
Thank you very much. I can go with the convention certificate. I don't know which number you contacted, but I do not have your message here.
Sorry,
on my
the number
phone.
I contacted is the one that I used during the former convention, the WhatsApp number that I used to connect with you. I don't know if it's still effective.
That number is no longer in use. So which country
sorry.
again are you calling
I'm in
from?
UK, precisely
Okay.
Scotland.
So please reach out to Mazi Boniface and your matter will be quickly resolved.
That's what I'm saying. I've reached out to him since last week. This evening she said I should hold on. And PM said once it's 1,000. So that's my worry. So is it
Okay. Remind him again, and I think he will update me with your information. And in regards to sending your identity card directly to your address, it is very, very necessary that we work with our liaison offices because they are more like the embassy currently. Of course, we have not declared the restoration of our independence, so they act somehow in that capacity. So it has to go through the liaison offices, and then from there they will distribute the liaison. We'll make an arrangement for the delivery method. It will still come through the delivery method, so it doesn't matter whether it comes directly from where it was printed or from the liaison office. What matters is that it is delivered to your home address.
okay? That's fine. So can I ask how long does the certificate take? Because it looks like because I'm seeing that there has been a WhatsApp group created for people going to Finland, and people already talking about their hotel bookings, and my form is still pending. It's not
Like
good.
I said, once I get your information from your representative, you can get it the same day. So it doesn't
Yeah,
take time.
he said that he gave it to you. Even this evening, he tested me that he has given resent it today. That's what the message he gave me this evening. I sent this information to him since last week, Thursday, to Boniface.
Okay. Please
This
remind him
evening, he
again.
sent me a WhatsApp message that he has resent my information to either you, I don't know,
So
but he
there
said he
is
has sent it out, and I should hold on.
There is another person in charge of it as well. So perhaps it has gone to that person, but it didn't come to me. So exercise some patience. You're going to receive a response as soon as it's ready.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So another option will be for you, Mazuche, to also notify the person as well who is working with you. Because we come to realize in the system that most of the pending, like when I discussed with PM today, the convention application form is showing 160 something or so. But then when you look at those who have paid successfully, who have filled the form successfully, the number is less than 100. So these are
Exactly.
Yeah, this is the reason why, because we'll be wondering why is it that we're seeing this big number, but in reality, those who are, so we realize that this could be some of the reasons why when they fill the form and they get there, they go back, they go away. So if this process will be speed up, then it will be easier for them to be going through that process, so that we'll have the correct information, real-time information for those who will be making decisions to work with. Thank you.
Yeah, please, the issue of the certificate of participation last year should not be made compulsory. We are going to accredit everybody that is coming, just like we did it last year. So please, a lot of people are having issues with that. So it is not going to be compulsory. So praise, make that particular part optional from tomorrow.
Okay. Noted. Thank you.
I thought it was actually optional because it was just one of the means to prove your participation. I thought it was an optional already, but
yeah. So let it be optional from tomorrow, please.
We'll work on that.
All right, thank you. We go to the second presentation by Dorothy, please. So this second presentation is, if you forget some of the things Praise said, you can always, the link for what Dorothy is going to present right now, you can always go through that link and then have an idea of what to do. Thank you so much. Dorothy, over to you. Go ahead, Dorothy.
Please unmute my okay, now I can see.
Okay. Go ahead, please.
Massacre, can you kindly share the screen for me? I'm using my phone. My laptop is dead.
Give me 30 seconds.
Thank you.
All right. Okay.
So welcome everyone. Welcome my PM and the honorable cabinet members and Biafra, indigenous people of Biafra all over the world.
When you're ready, let me know. I'll play it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Did I play it?
Yes, please.
Okay.
You are welcome to the United States of Biafra Security Administration website, the only approved online portal for Biafra citizens' ID card application and event registration. Click on the register button on the menu list if you are a first-time visitor. Fill in your name, phone number, email, and preferred password to create your user account. Check your email inbox for the account verification link from Biafra Security Administration. Click on the Verify Here Now button in the email to complete the verification process. After verification, log in to your account. Upon login, a pop-up message will ask if you want to access the application forms. Click on Go to see the overview and the privacy statement page. Please read carefully and tap Agree and Submit button to view the online application form page. Choose between two types of application forms. the ID card application form and the non-ID card application form. Ensure you read through the descriptions of each before making your choice. Once you select your application type, the application form will open to you for you to fill. Fill the entire form with accurate information and upload any required documents. To avoid errors, jot down answers to questions on paper before completing the online form. After successful filling the application form, you will be redirected to the Jumio verification page to verify your identity. Ensure the uploaded identity document matches the one used for verification. After successful Jumio verification, proceed to the payment page to make payments for your ID card. Upon successful payment, you will receive email confirmation. Please allow up to 7 days for administrators to review your application and make approval. Ensure all information provided is correct to avoid rejection and account suspension for security reasons. Make sure you comply with directives and guidelines provided throughout the process. Thank you. For your event registration to Finland Convention, kindly click on the event button on our website menu. This will direct you to the event page. Select the Finland Convention event. You will be taken to the login page. If you have an existing user account, log in with your email and password. Once logged in, access the convention application form. Fill out the form correctly and select your preferred ticket type. Click on the Pay Now button to make payment for your 2024 Finland Convention event tickets. After successfully submitting your application, wait for 7 days for administrators to review and approve your application. Upon approval, your event ticket will be emailed to you. Please ensure that your email address and all other information provided are accurate to avoid any issues with your application. See you all in Lahti, Finland. From November 29th to December 3rd, 2024. Biafra, peace, unity, and freedom. Thank you.
All righty. So thank you so much. That yes. Yeah. So that form, that link will be out, it will be shared. So kind of to remind us, if we forget something, we can always piggyback on that, and that will help us to remember. So Minister Sonny, we can just go ahead and take a few more questions and we're going to round it up. Please make your questions very brief, and then the answers also very brief, so we can round up hopefully in the next 20, 25 minutes. Thank you.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Am I unmuted?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Greetings, Cabinet, my PM, media, honorable members, Biafrans all over the world. I have a general statement. The first thing is I'm giving a special thanks to the committee and then to those that really put their hands on this, system. This is a marvelous one. Although, there may be some small hitches since we just started, but this is really excellent per se. The one thing I would like everybody to go home with here is that first, before you start anything, please read the preview and get all the documents that you need before you start. It's going to make your process very, very easy. If you do not have all your documents, then you're not ready to start. And when you start, get a piece of paper. I'm just trying to reiterate what has been said already. Get a piece of paper if possible. Write down the answers that you need. When you do so, when you actually start, it's just going to make your your process hitch-free. I wish you all success, and then thank you for this, beautiful system. Thank you very much.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Hello, good evening. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, good evening. My question goes like this. Since Wednesday last week, I make application for the Finland Convention. So I noticed that they have drawn the money in my bank, but I have not received anything again because when I fill the form, I have the same problem. Append. So we end there, and we are waiting for the for any information up to now, 8 days. No information, and I have gone on and bought my tickets for flights. I am booking my flights, but I believe that they will solve the problem because I contacted my coordinator. My coordinator told me to send the passport, and which is I done. But now, silence. I have not received any answer. I'm worried because I have bought my ticket.
Thank you very much. Please, when you look at the status of your application for the convention, what is it saying?
Append.
You said what?
Append.
Is it pending or something else?
Pending. Pending.
Okay. So if you see pending, it means your application went through successfully. Now it's left for the administrators to review that and then make approval. Please, because we've been making some changes in the system to be able to serve the actual purpose of which we had intent for the system. Those changes has been completed yesterday. So we're expecting that within the next 24 hours, your that pending status will change. And I'm glad that those who are in charge of that is also here. So they are taking note of your issue. If after 24 hours nothing happens, please go to that website. Click on that chat button down there. You are going to speak with us direct. We are responding in real time. Once you speak to us there, we'll be able to sort that issue with you. Whatever issue you are having, this goes to everyone present here and anyone who is going to watch later. Once you're going through anything on the system and you realize there's an issue or something you're experiencing that you're not comfortable with, please reach out to us using that button. We'll respond to you in real time. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. My congratulations to your job or what you people are doing. Another questions go like this for the ID card. In what I understand since I'm here observing, that as I'm contributing since 3 years, I'm doing my contribution. So my sister or my mother have access. Hello.
We can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. In what I understand in ID for the application, that if I'm doing my contribution, that my mother or my sister have access to do with my receipt, they can use it to request for the ID. Is it what I understand in our PM explain now?
No. If you're making donations, please provide evidence. And now the process has been made easier for those who find it difficult to compile that as
I'm
a
talking
single
about
document.
no, I'm talking about my sister, my mother. They are not doing contribution, but I'm doing contribution.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I say. You
With
don't need to use your contribution give it to another person to use. Your contribution is your contribution, please.
Okay, because I hear PM say that explaining something concerning maybe we can help our sisters or brothers that not do contribution to help them for the application.
I think there's application form for people like that. If you review the application form page, there's application for them. For those who are not contributing, they have their own. So
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very
welcome.
much. My question have done. Thank you. My greetings to everyone. Good day.
Yeah, yeah. I'm on now. Can I speak? Hello? Yeah. Greetings to the Prime Minister, all cabinet members, the community of this wonderful Biafra database, and to all friends in the house. Quick question. So I'm listening and I see that to present proof of receipt has kind of been made easier. And concerning the template, so 2 questions. They said template is going to be created that the admins are going to be the one to fill it up regarding every of their members in their region that has been consistent with their donation. So what I want to know is on that template, when I'm giving out my information to my admin, is it my name only that is going to be filled on that template, or do I have the option of filling my number, just my mother, because I don't have no kids, none of my siblings have no kids, so filling them out so that when it's time for them to, after the actualization of Biafra, when they want to apply for their ID, will it also be possible, due to the fact that I was contributing consistently and engaging very actively, would they be allowed to get the special status on it due to the fact that I was active in it, and regarding the template that was created? Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, go ahead.
I think contribution applies to your immediate family, and there is an option to fill in your family member's name on the certificate. If you actually, were you here when that was explained?
Yeah, I was here, but you said immediate family. That's what I'm trying to find out. Immediate family, does it include like my sibling? Like I have I have four
Yes,
siblings,
yes, sir.
and my
Yes, sir.
mother,
Please.
my dad is deceased, so I don't. That's what
Yes,
I'm
sir.
asking.
Please let me elaborate on this, so that we'll not get a conflicting information. When we talk about your immediate families, everybody should remember that immediate families, this application will also, like I've always said, will be handled and processed on individual basis. If you have immediate family members who are well-to-do, when I mean well-to-do, is somebody who is employed and have means of survival, just like you do, and the person is not or was not paying, supporting the Biafra liberation while you were supporting, we are going to review your application on individual basis, meaning that we will look into those members of your family who had the opportunity to support but did not support. So they're not going to rely on you. That is number one. So the immediate family means your children, who may be a student, your wife, who may at that time be a housewife, if that is the case. These are the kind of immediate family members that you can list, but not your siblings who may be richer than you. So I want to make that point very, very clear. Your contribution cannot save them. Those who are richer than you, or who may be as well as rich as you are, and they are not supporting the struggle, waiting for you, your support to save them, that is not going to happen. So when you make this application, this is their name, we will investigate all of them individually as a government, because by then we have our independence. So we have the opportunity and the right to investigate every person who is a Biafra citizen before issuing our ID card. That's what I want everybody to know. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Prime Minister. And this is also for the liaison officers and representatives to take note. You can only issue that certificate to your members and their immediate family. So that correction starts from the admin officers from their various locations. Thank you.
So just to get it clear, the certificate can be only issued to me, the active member, and members of my family, like my siblings and my immediate family. That's if I have any kids who's a dependent on me, right?
Only you and your children who are unemployed.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just for information of everybody, we have over 4,000 live viewers on our X page alone. So there are a lot of Biafrans listening to this awareness and this demo today live. So over 4,000 people are watching on our page on X. Thank you.
Okay. Hello, my fellow Biafrans. My PM, my regards. Thank you so much for all your hard work. All the executive members, the ministers. My rep, PAMD, I throw away my hands. My hands is up. And my sister Chinyere, I thank you. My name is Josephine and I'm calling from Houston, Texas. My question is, I have done this. I have registered for the convention. Finally, I did it, but it keeps saying it keeps telling me that it is pending for the convention, and I've paid the $530 in my credit card. My question is, how do I know if I filled out everything, or is there any document that needs to be sent to me before I purchase my ticket for coming? Then the second question is actually on the ID card.
I also did the ID card submitted form. How do I know? Oh, is it I registered for that. But one thing that I noticed is that if you didn't finish and you save, I thought it didn't save it. Then you have to start all over again. So it's like it's like my own has two. That was the application that was filled for ID card. One is saying pending, the other one is saying saved. And both of them have the same information. So I don't know which one. So I don't want it to look like I'm doing two for myself. So I don't know how that can be corrected. And I'm afraid you won't even know how to delete one to leave the other. I just want the people that are processing this to know ahead of time. And also to know, I did ask question about my siblings where they ask those names. So and I listed all of them because I have a lot of siblings. Some of them I have brothers and sisters. A lot of them I have brothers and sisters. But my question is for them, if they ask me that question, when they are filling their own out, they also gonna list. Because the first time I asked it, they said that listing it will help us to get the number, to get the accurate statistics of Biafrans. So will it duplicate it, or do I tell them not to include, or whoever is filling out not to exclude me because I have included them? I don't know. That's the question I have. Maybe my question is long, but that's what I have.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. That part you can input them in your application form, their information there. There's no problem. They can also put yours in the application form. There will be no conflict of interest there. The system will accept that. Now, coming to your event, a Finland Convention event application, if it says pending, it means you want to say something, Mazushi?
No.
Okay. Okay. So if it says pending, if your Finland Convention application says pending, please do not worry. We've said this before.
Okay.
Yes. We've said do not worry. The administrator from tomorrow will begin to review that because we've been making some changes on that particular form. Now everything is complete. So he'll begin the review process from tomorrow. So once the review is done, you are going to see the status change in your account when you check again. Now coming to the application form, if it's saying pending, it means you have not completed that application form. It's supposed to say complete. If it says complete, I mean the ID card application form, if it says complete, it means you've actually filled the form complete and then done the Jumio verification and made your payment. So if you fill the form the time that payment was first, before you have to pay first before you see the form.
I did.
So
I paid.
Yeah. So if you paid that time, you don't need to go and fill another form. So once you log into your system now and you want to go and check that form, it's likely the system will ask you, do you want to view your saved application form?
He wasn't saving it initially because what I was experiencing is that when I stop where, you fill some, because you have some information based on the meeting we had on the 10th, was it on the 10th or on the 9th, on Sunday? And we were talking about how to gather our support, our payment and all that. So I didn't download that. I didn't do that. So I saved, but it wouldn't let you. It would keep telling you going to places where you have not completed information until you do that. So it was yesterday now, which was 11th, that I finally finished and attached every information asked, including that my evidence of supporting Biafra and with my passport. But after I finished, instead of it telling me completed, even though I put everything, he put it as saved.
And then the other one, there on one on top of it is saying pending. So I don't know. None gave me completed. That's where.
So, like I was saying, you are still making a mistake. When you imputed those informations or uploaded your receipt and things, you do not supposed to click save. You're supposed to click submit. So when you click submit, the system will take you immediately to the junior verification page for you to undergo the verification process. After that, and then it will be complete. That is if you have paid before already.
Yes, I
But now
have,
that
and I can show the
so
evidence I paid. But what do I do now so I can correct it all?
Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
Since you have paid, you don't need to worry. Just once you go back to edit the form, check if the form fields are correct, click on submit. It will take you to junior verification. Once you are done with junior verification, because you have paid already, it's not going to take you then to the payment page. It will now say complete. So what is remaining now for you to do is to go through that junior verification. And for you to do that, you must submit that form again. You don't need to click on save. You must submit it so that it will take you to the junior verification process.
Wait, please. I'm sorry. Where do I go? I'm looking at this. I'm in front of it, and I'm seeing two of them. So where do I go click to do this thing you are saying? Do I go to where it says action?
See what will happen. Please see what will happen so that we can save all of us time. Kindly use the chat button on that screen after this program is over. Use that chat button and chat with us. We will take you through the process, please.
The one that says contact support?
No. If you open the website, there's an. If you come to the home page, if you come to the home page, there should be a small button, bottom right. It will pop up. It says we are here.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So use that to reach out to us. We will assist you after this program is over.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and please, I wanted to add that those of you that are here and your questions has been addressed, please, if there is something more you want to know, please reach out to the support by going through the chat window like our administrator just said now, rather than coming to ask the same questions, because we want to save time so that we can go back to work and get these issues resolved as quickly as possible. So please, if your questions have been responded to here, please do not ask those questions again. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Yes.
Mouthpiece is here.
Okay.
I salute my PM, Honorable PM, and your cabinet members, and every other protocol observed. Yeah, I was late today because on the invitation, I didn't remember that the time there was EST. And I am an hour less. So that's why I missed the information on how to pick the 3 categories of applications. I don't know which one is what, so I can know which one to pick. So please, I'm sorry, can I have the information so I can know what to pick to fill out for my application ID? Thank you.
Thank you. So when you go to the application form, please read through the the various types of application forms there. You are the one to determine which particular form type you fall into. Select
Okay,
that
something
one.
was written, I don't know. Something was written on the different categories, huh?
Yeah, so read those descriptions, see the one
Okay.
that you fit in, then select that one and fill the form.
Okay, praise. Winners Chapel. Okay, thank you
Hello?
so much. That's my question.
Okay.
And I appreciate what you do, praise. This is excellent. God bless you for your good work. And every one of you there. Thank God. I just thank God for what He is using all of you to do for us. And I know we will all rejoice. God bless.
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead, Sonny. Thank
Yeah, thank you. I need to ask some question anyway. Good evening, everyone. I've already done the ID registration. I start kind of getting confused. I've already done the Jumia. I've already made my payment. But when I looked at my dashboard, it's telling me I've already submitted, and then my form is also unpending. Do you know what is going on?
Agreed.
Sorry, when did you join this program?
No long ago.
Were you listening when our administrator just explained almost exactly the same?
Each and every one of us.
Yeah, I heard, but also I was hearing that that from your end you need to be seen.
Diligently read the review and application.
Sorry, Dr. Dora, somebody is speaking. The person can please mute. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. Like what I understand, I was hearing, if it's pending, then it's okay. But also I'm hearing another one, it needs to be complete. So I got confused. I wanted to ask question just to verify everything you guys was talking about.
Her case is different from your case, so you do not need to worry. Once yours is pending, you just have to hold on until your case has been processed, and then you get a feedback.
Okay.
Thank you
There's
very much.
something else.
Let me quickly add this. If your application for an ID card is on pending, there's something you are not doing. There's something you are doing wrong.
Exactly.
Your application is supposed to stay complete.
Yeah, I mean,
this goes to everyone. If you go through the Jumia verification and it didn't say successful, did you say successful that you have done the verification is successful?
Yes. So once the Jumia verification was successful, it took me to payment straight away.
So what you are going to do, please reach out to us using the chat button on the homepage of the BSA website. We'll look into your matter. Thank you.
Okay. There's something I need to drop in, because when I was doing my registration, anyone that is doing their own, they need to make sure they have all the required documents. If they do not, the system will time them out. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
it
works like that.
Yeah. So if they are not fast enough, the system will time them out. Then that means they have to start from the beginning. I'm just giving heads up anyway. That's all.
Yeah, we've actually addressed that issue. That they need to take. The reason why we are doing this is that, there are a lot of malicious people with malicious intent, looking for potholes, looking for loopholes, looking for a means to manipulate whatever system they lay their hands on. So our own system is also a target. So we need to think like them and also look for ways to mitigate for the attacks. So these are part of the security measures in place. So do bear with us, everyone. For you to be able to go through this process, we have said what you need to do. Take a piece of paper and pen, jot down answers to the questions, so that when you begin the application process, you'll be looking at the answers from your book, and you'll be doing it within 10 minutes. You will finish. Within 10 minutes, you will finish. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Minister Sonia Barawa. Greetings to you, Your Excellency, Mazi Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, and to all the ministers present. Greetings to you, all Biafrans. I've already paid for the event and the ID card, like 6:30. And the thing is that when I was filling the form, even if you have up to like 20 siblings, it wants you to put down the date of birth and all that. And one thing with Nigeria, some people change their date of birth just not to get out of work, so they keep on staying in their, so that they don't retire early. So, and another, when you put in your parents, if they are deceased, it keeps telling you to put their phone number. And every time I feel it, I'm like, they're no longer living, and then you have to put the phone number, you have to put phone number. And when I want to submit, it brings me back again. So, but after, eventually when it allowed me, it made me pay, and I don't know how it went, but it didn't take me to the general verification. So I don't know if I have to contact my coordinator to see if I can give them my details, so that those who are processing this application and event verification can just do mine. I don't know what else to do. So I just wanted to ask. Thank you.
Yeah, ma'am, to quickly answer that, there's a chat section, like Praise has said. When you log into your account, there's a chat section where you can chat them and you will get the help you need. That's what you need to do. When you log into your account and you're having any problem, there is a chat section on the lower bottom corner. Click on that and send questions there. Somebody is gonna be able to help you out. And for those that have their applications on pending status, you can also go to the chat section when you log in and send information, and somebody will be able to get back to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chief of Staff, Dr. Ngozi. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Exactly.
Can we take the next few questions? Because we got to round up, Sonny, please. And those people asking.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, my PM. Actually, all the question. Thank you guys for this education. It really helped me because I've been trying to register. I've been trying to register, but I keep having the same problem. That's why I took my time to join this education. I thank you guys, and I believe everything is answered, and there is a chat section there which you can chat live. But my simple question, I would just like to ask it here. So when you go to where they say children, and again, you say children over 18 years should have separate application. So what do I have to do there? Do I need to skip the over 18 and put the below 18 one? Thank you. That's just my question.
So when you get to the form, there's one for 12 years and under, and there's one for 13 years to 17 years. So if your child your daughter or your son falls within any of that category, please select that particular form and fill for them.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Praise. Thank you for good work. I thank you guys, Sonia Barawa, all the cabinet members. Thank you guys. Thank you very much for all the good work we are doing. I will try again. Hopefully I will be successful this time. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, good evening, my Minister of Information. Good evening, my PM, all protocol reserve. I just want to, can I say it's a question because I started from the beginning, but I think in Africa here, most of the countries in Africa, because I'm an admin in DRC Congo, I think the payments cannot work in some African countries. I don't know if there will be an option to give the admins maybe collect the information. And most of us or most of our people who has been in meeting, attending meeting, most of our education level are not that high enough for somebody who has been attending meeting and it comes to this stage of this ID card, maybe because the person cannot be able to write or to follow the process very well. He might feel, oh, I have been in this struggle for this while, but now the options is too much for me. So I don't know if the recognized admins can be given a kind of opportunity. You collect the data, the names and everything, and because there's something happening here. Anyway, you did ID card in this country, there is the officer that signed it. So the name of that officer is recognized. In case if there's anything, they will trace that officer who gave the ID card or the form to the person. Why do you register unknown person or somebody who is like this? So I don't know if we are going to adopt something like that for Africa here. Any admin that collected data for somebody and we later find out that that person, there is a comma in that person. So that admin should be traced and he will answer the queries. So I don't know if that option can be. When you collect it, you forward it to appropriate channels so that they can be able to implement the ID card to help our people who have been in this struggle, contributing in one way or the other constantly. So I don't know, because I have seen even the payments and all those things, the process is too long. You're able to carry most of our people on. I don't know. It's my own humble suggestion. Thank you.
I think your suggestion is awesome. In fact, this your suggestion was part of the feature we wanted to add before. But we have to wait, and I'm glad that PM is here. Upon his approval, if that will be done, we'll integrate that for administrators in various liaison offices to be handling applications for people. The device we need is not that much. It may be a signature device and also a very smart camera for picture capturing. Or if somebody comes with their passport photograph, we can have a scanning machine to scan that picture and upload it there. Even to scan their document as well. I think that's also the best part. They bring their passport photograph, bring their identification document, use the scanning machine to do that. So once that approval comes and liaison offices are allowed to utilize this opportunity, and people can go there and be doing their registration instead of them doing it themselves, that will be fine. We'll be able to handle that process. So we can create specific system for them onto this system, and they'll be able to handle that process. So your suggestion is very nice, and we are waiting for PM upon his approval. We can also do that one. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I kindly appreciate your good works. I have just a simple question concerning the Finland registration and ID card registration. The question is, must it be Gmail account And must it be the same Gmail account that I used during the voting? If not, I would like to know if I can be able to use other of my emails to do the registrations. Thank you.
You can use any email to do registration.
Hello, can you hear me? Very good. Thank you, Mazi, Sonny, and thank you, PM, and all the cabinets. Thank you. My question is concerning some of our relatives that back home. Number one, there are a lot of them that have no job, and they don't have a means of making donations. Can any of their family members in diaspora help on their behalf to make donations in their name? And that should be also accepted to, have done something for the for what we're doing. And the second thing, again, to add is for them that are in diaspora, the zoo with because any identification from the zoo is not to be accepted. Can they use maybe the receipt for voting? Can that also kind of qualify them as an ID to help them register for the ID, since they cannot use the zoo ID cards or anything? Thank you.
So your question is about those in the homeland, right?
Yes.
So those in the homeland do not need to apply for any ID card at this moment.
Oh.
They are not allowed.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, good morning from here. Yes, I want to ask a question regarding the receipt issue, because here in Hong Kong, we've not been issued any receipt prior to the payment of the contribution of this struggle. And our admin here is not, when you tell him, he doesn't give us any vital information about it. So I want to ask about that. If the receipt is required during the application of the ID card. So how do we go about it? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you again. Can you hear me?
The weather.
Hello. Okay. Sorry, it's just a little question. It's regarding the ID card. You know, there is a place that you have to fill in your kids.
Yeah, but inside the country you will.
Hello? Hello?
It's very please.
Okay. Can I go on? Okay. You know, some time ago, like maybe 2 years ago or thereabout, they did a donation for children. You know, children came out and do some donation when we just first started. So I'm just wondering when this ID card, because there are some places you have to fill for your kids under 18. Will that same money cover for my child when I want to do the ID card, or am I paying separate money for my child if it's under 18 because we've done donation before, or can we carry on doing a donation until she gets of age, then she can do the ID card? Those are the questions I want to ask. Thank you, Mazi. I don't know if you understand my question.
Did you go through the instructions before the applications? Because there's an overview which would help you to understand these processes. So did you have the time to go through it?
No, I have not filled that one yet. I only just did the Finland a part of it, but the ID card I have one. But I know you when you through your explanation, you were telling us that there is a part for your children. So I was just wondering if the $100 would cover for me with my
You're talking
child.
about donation.
No, I'm not.
No
No.
payment for the ID card.
Then if
Yes.
it's payment for the ID card, then it
ID
means
card.
that
I'm only rephrasing to children that have done donation in the past. But the thing is, I'm referring to the ID card because there are some part there that you have to put in your child that is under.
since you have not read the overview, go through the overview. It will give you more information and it will answer these questions that you need now. And if you do not get it, then contact the admin through the chat.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. Are you hearing me clearly?
Yeah.
I have unmuted myself. Am I coming out clearly? The question I want to ask is this. In filling the ID card, for example, where we say we should put our spouse and children, is it compulsory that we must pay for them before we pay before the ID card will be released to us, or we could just put their names, but we'll apply for my own separately so that I'll get mine? Then by the time I'm buoyant in money, then I can do theirs. That's what I want to ask. Thank you very much. That's the question.
So your application form, please. Any information in your own application form, you need to fill it. That application form is for you. When it's time for you to apply for your children, your daughter or your son, please select their preferred application type. Make sure that you fill their own information, all the parts required, and then make payment for their own.
And please, I wanted to also add to what Emma's President said. Please, let's not forget that this application process is also a data collection process. So the information that you're being asked in the application is not just for the application purpose, but also to register your data as a Biafran. I think this information was explained during the education program. So please, let's have that in mind, that all application is on individual basis, that you have to fill out your children's name in your own application. It's just the data process whereby you identify with your immediate family and your extended family in your own data registration. Thank you very much.
Okay, so the stackler is not talking. All right. So PM, do you have anything to say before we close? Again, we thank everybody here, and let's see if there's anything PM has to say, then I'll just close, and then PM, do you have something to say?
Yeah, Mbabaki Beyogo. Oh, Guinea.
Yes, I want to thank everyone for a well-organized presentation, and Biafra people have followed the first ever demo on Biafra Security Administration. As you all can see, I am very, very happy seeing the enthusiasm of Biafra people all over the world, seeing how they are rushing this innovation, development, and the milestone by the Biafra government in exile. As I'm speaking, we have 5,200 live viewers on Twitter alone. And that got to show you that this is not a joke. So it's a record breaking. Our own is action-based. We are now in government. For those who are thinking that we are still doing street protests or carrying flag up and down, sorry, we will continue to disappoint you with results. So the ball is now in the court of every Biafran to be part and show their commitment to make this a success. We need to see everyone registering. I am very, very happy that within 11 days of unveiling of this website, we have recorded a very big success in registration, including the registration for Finland event. This is just in March, and the record is very, very encouraging. So, but remember that we have a long way to go, especially the ID card registration is very, very important. Those of you in the homeland watching, remember the self-referendum is very, very important, and we will continue to move. Like you all know, the next State of the Nation, State of the Union address will be next week on the 18th or 19th, where we are going to break another record in the next State of the Union address. A lot will happen. So I want to thank every one of you, the cabinet members, the ministers, and head of department. We are moving with speed, extraordinary speed, and we are not looking back. This particular movement for the liberation of Biafra, the key is already opening. And I am, in fact, word cannot describe my happiness that we have come this far within a very short period of time. On the security aspect of it, the Biafra Defense Forces, forget all the propaganda that is happening. I will always tell them to take Nigerians, those gullible Nigerians, a tour to military mortuary in the eastern region. Let them go for a tour to military mortuaries and let them tell their idiotic people what killed those people in the mortuary. Is it people killed by Boko Haram in the north? Did they die of a natural death? Those that their legs has been chopped off, shattered, are they fighting war in Ukraine? And why is it in the eastern region that they are putting them in the mortuary? This will solve a lot of problems. Those people who believe those propaganda should pay a visit to the mortuary, the military mortuary in Port Harcourt, for example, in Obinze, or wherever they have them, and take a look for yourself. And you know that Biafra has come. They can never ever defeat us this time around, not by gun, not by blockade. Nothing will make Nigeria to defeat Biafra this time. We have their medication and we know the secret. They have shared a lot of videos on social media. What they do now is they go to the local goldsmith that are probably producing them gun for hunters. They go up, they suspect everything, including native doctors. Every native doctor in Biafra land is a suspect. The same thing goes to the people that are goldsmith. Every goldsmith in Biafra land is a suspect. They will go there, boss the people doing their business they are using to feed themselves, producing locally made guns for hunters. They will carry those guns and share it on social media and shouting, we have busted IPOB, we have busted ESN, and they can never mention Biafra Liberation Army. I want people to begin to ask themselves questions. Why are all these things they are busting, they are yet to say, we have busted Biafra Liberation Army? The day will come. We are waiting for them to make that pronouncement. However, what they know, I know it. The difference is that what I know, they don't know it. So I thank you all for being part of this program. These 5,300 people watching on our X space, I thank you all for staying up to this time in your thousands to watch. I am taking screenshots for proof, like evidence. Ebe a na-aba aba anyị ga-abịa wepụta
Ogirigara ọja dị ikuku oje na mmụọ
etiwasịa ụzọ
onye ụkọrọ mmụọ isi na-ebu ogidi
ndewo
karịrị odogwu oke mmụọ.
So everybody go and register and be part of the history. And I want to congratulate those who their registration has already been successful, both those coming to Finland. I'm just happy hearing everybody. This one I have registered, I have submitted my own, I have registered, I have submitted my own. Do you know how this thing is singing, melody in my ear? Hearing everybody, I have registered, I have submitted, it's a thing of joy. And in Finland, history will be made. I just pity those who will not make it to Finland because you cannot be part of this program, part of this movement, struggle everything, and we had the opportunity to make your name be in the book. And you are not coming. I thank you all. May God bless all of you. And the media team, remember that everything you have today, from now going on, is the Biafra referendum in Finland, the Biafra identity card, and the Biafra coin, the Bank of Biafra. These are only the program you will be making. Forget all the IPOB Nigeria. We give them job. Don't follow their path. The reason why I made them to come out today to talk is what I wanted them to do. We continue to distract them, let them continue to shout like mad people, and while we continue in action, what we are doing, our project, and focus and keep our eyes on the rising sun. While they are on the social media shouting experiment, continue your job by creating awareness to what we have done, which they can never ever do. They don't have the idea, they don't have the the technical know-how, they have no vision, they have nothing to offer. So only thing they have to offer is to shout experiment. And when they shout experiment, they promote me. That's why I gave them that job. And any day they stop shouting it, I will create another thing on social media. and you will see them running up and down. That's how I'll be keeping them busy. So the next thing I will post, once I see that they are no longer talking, like they did in January, you know, they did it in January, nobody was talking about me. I was like, how can I manage this? I went and brought one picture. I posted it, and that was how all of them ran out. So once this one is going down now, I will bring another one that can break their heart. They can never stay without talking about me. So this is what we're going to do. Before they know it, we are already half of the year. Before they know it, we are in October. Before they know it, they will be shouting, everybody is taking flight to Finland. Before they know it, they will be watching our live broadcast from Finland. Before they know it, they will be there on social media shouting, we are declared the restoration of independence state of Biafra. Before they know what did happen, we have crossed the border and we are in Biafra land. That's how it is going to happen. And they will continue to shout on social media. We have gone very, very far and left them. So my people, focus on this particular project we have now. Create more awareness where people are asking questions, answer their question. Every media personnel, this is a directive. I do not want to see anybody talking about this one, PM said this one, or the IPOB Nigeria, they do that one. No, don't talk about them, please. All you have to talk about now is the project we presented to Biafrans here today. This is the most important thing. There is nothing else. Make every Biafrans register and have their ID card, especially those in diaspora and those who want to submit their database, their data to Biafra government. It is a process that we have started. Create this awareness. And you know, in a few days' time, I can always say in a few days' time, a lot of things will come out. And the enemy, again, will be put to shame. So let us focus on this project we have now and create this awareness. Please, the media team is a directive. I thank every one of you from here, from me, this good evening.
Thank you so much, PM.
Thank you.
And then thank you so much, all the viewers. And that brings us to the end of this presentation. And like we advise every Biafran, if you're having any problem, ask your question on the chat section inside the website, and somebody is going to attend to you real time within the shortest possible time. Thank you so much and have a good evening or good night. Bye, everybody.
Bye.